three parts. The first part is USB and the connected with several sensors, include pH, temp, and and it will transmit the signal to another XP with Arduino. And it connected with laptop. Okay. And there will be an LabVIEW software inside of the laptop to capture the signal received from this part. And the laptop will store all the data into database. So you can retrieve the data from database if you need to read the data again, right? And there will be another system called ASP system. It's active service page system. It provides internet service to like internet browser. You can use your desktop on your smartphone to connect via internet connection. Okay. And the data needed by ASP come from this database. And here it connects the internet connection. And by the same time, we will connect the wireless camera. Okay. And if people connected by another internet connection, they can use laptop, desktop, or smartphone. This is our processing. Maybe you have never known about this, but right now you should know how it consists.
Yeah, that's the flow.
Okay, and here I'd like to explain some software the whole system uses to realize. The first part here, because the system issue about the Alex computer, I cannot print it to you right now, but I will provide to you maybe in the afternoon. This is the first part. Second part here, a review system. Second part should be here. Actually, I have printed them to you just now. I gave you two papers. One is index of ASP. It can retrieve all the data from database directly. It has no any analysis, just raw data about 3 kinds of sensor. It forms a form. Okay. The second file is a.asp. I think you should have saw it yesterday. I mean the curve. You got 3 curves yesterday, right? This is this one.
So a.asp is doing the visualization. It's making the graph.
This is the raw data.
Okay. So index is raw data. It's the data table. And a.asp, that's your graphs.
Yes, correct. Okay. And the code here, maybe I can only show it by, there's no projector here, right? No. So let's see it in my laptop. Okay.
certainly.
The first part, from first line to here, this part is initialization of the Arduino system. It defines the usage of every port, like bound rate, like speed, and how to define every port, how to use it. Whole system here. And from here, there will be three parts. The first one, how to read the temperature. The second one, send the temperature to pH circuit. The third part, send temp to deal. The goal to send the temperature to pH circuit is to get the temperature compensation. If we do not send the temperature to pH circuit, we just use read. Every time I read the data from the circuit, and it responds data to me. It just uses the default 25 degrees centigrade. But you know the temperature is changing, keep changing, right? So how to get a compensated value from the circuit? So operation will be this kind of operation. Send your current temperature to the circuit. And the circuit, he understand, yes, you are asking for compensated value. Right. So the first operation will be read the temperature. The second, send the temperature to pH circuit and get the compensated value. The third step is send the temperature to deal, and we get a compensated value, I mean deal. And the fourth step is combine all the data. I mean, the first part is the node ID. Node ID. Right now, I define the node ID as 12 because you know there will be 4 more transmitter in the future. So maybe the next will be 13. The next will be 14. So we need identify the data from different nodes, right? So the second part of the whole data will be the temperature. The third part will be the pH. The fourth part will be the deal, right? So the format of the string will be 12 and 25, 64. I mean 25.64, but I omitted the one here. And the pH will be 0943, for example. The DO will be 6888. So Arduino will send these data. I mean this string to here. This is my design. Of course, you can design to another method. For example, I can send the string by 4 times. First time I send the ID, second time I send the temperature, and then pH, and then DO. But here, my design is to send the string by 1 time, include everything. Okay. And as soon as the level view reads the receive data from here, it receives the data like this. Actually, there will be hexadecimal. This should be a string. But here, when we receive this string, we have to convert this string into hexadecimal, and then convert to decimal. And then we'll use some code to read the data one by one to confirm what does it mean. The first two bits, this one, it stands for the ID. the next 4 bits, it means temperature. And then, finally I got 4 parts, right? And I'll finally generate a SQL language. Do you know anything about the SQL language? It's used here. It's used to operate the database. There are 4 kinds of operation action, I mean. They are insert. I mean, add new data to the database. That's the first one. Second one is delete. Third one is select. Select is mean I'd like to find the data I need.
Okay. Yeah.
And I will add some condition. Like I'd like to know how many female you want people.
Right.
How many people are on 25? Okay, this is condition.
So what you want to know?
Yeah. So if you have interest, you will know many conditions inside of the select. And the 4 should be update. It means if you move from one place to another place, I mean if you change your home address, and then all the data has been stored in the database, right? It's not necessary to delete the old address and delete the old address and insert the new address. It's not necessary. So you can just update the old data. We just update some, part of your information. So these are 4 basic operations of the database. Here we just generated the insert. Insert value 1, value 2, value 3. The values, what value? 12, 25, 4, 9.6, and 888. And this is a SQL command to insert a new string to the database. And here, LabVIEW will execute this command to database. And then all the data will be stored in database. Okay? Here, let's talk about the third part of the whole system, is the ASP system. ASP system is a dynamic website page service. It's different from the traditional statistic web page. I mean, statistic traditional page is just generated by HTML language. HTML language, you can source some code from that page. That page is basically consisted by HTML language and ASP language. They are mixed. And here, ASP language will read the data you need. I mean by this command. I select the data I need. Here I can select the date on. I define the node ID. Like I just like to know all the data from 12. I don't need the 11. I just need 12. Okay, I will select all data from 12. For example, I can retrieve all data from temperature sensor. I don't need a DO and the pH, right? So here, when we use the ASP code, we retrieve the data from database and generate the basic HTML code. We send the code to client browser on smartphone, and the browser on your device will display the data you need by organization. Okay.
Makes sense.
So here, the first step, we get the temperature here, and then we get a composited value. This is the first part of the Arduino code. The second part here should be LabVIEW. LabVIEW is a kind of graphic programming. We do not need to type in any word. It just like jungle puzzle, right? Jungle puzzle to combine every part together. And the third part will be ASP. So when I finish the printing this part, I will show you what the code looks like.
Okay.
And right now you got these two files. Okay.
All right.
Good deal.
Make sense?
So much.
Yep, that works for me.
Maybe this should be introduced to you at the beginning.
Yeah.
Right?
Instead of the end.
Yes.
But I have no choice.
Yeah. There was no time.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. We appreciate it. Thank you for all your help.
So interesting, right?